Miami is a growing mosaic of cultures. In just the past 3 years, tourists are discovering the natural treasures of neighborhoods, original home to thousands of Cuban exiles. Today, it is evolving with influences of Central, South America, and other Cuban nations. Little Havana Tours, which what we are doing right now, is the original tour operator to offer daily public and private tour guides. And guys, what he's explaining here is how the street runs. You're gonna step into cultures of the historic food, art, music, cigar, coffee, and rums. We chose this as our ending of our last day here in Miami before we all head out for the next adventures that awaits us. So sit back. This is a 2-part video. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for joining us, and we will catch you guys all on the next one. Stay tuned.
I don't want any accident for a good. I think 1.5 to 3 years. Depends where you live and how often you open the box. I think in 3 years. No. I see you having a sampler. Very often I have people that say, which one is the best cigars? Unhappily, I cannot read your mind. I don't know what people like. Some people like a normal cigar, some people like a strong cigar. So, best way to learn which one you prefer is by trying, and that's when samplers become very handy. Good. Now this sampler is on a box, makes a perfect presentation, a good gift, and it will stay fresh for a few months. But they have those samplers like she's got them. This one here is a very good way of learning. You try different cigars, and then when you know which one you like best, then you can reorder. These cigars are legal. Now, general rule. When you have a cigar like this one, which actually look like a barber pole, those cigars that look like a barber pole is an indication that they mix tobaccos. Some people like somewhere in between the mild and the medium. So they go for mixing tobaccos, or between medium and strong. They go for the mixing tobaccos. And in some occasions you have a cigar like this one that looks green by comparison. That's an indication that they use the very young leaves of the tobacco plant. The young leaves taste sweet and mild.
We were in Little Havana, and I sent him a picture of the street. He's like, I'm jealous. Sad face already. Because he couldn't.
Honestly, Wynwood is such a large area. There's so much art that You could spend weeks in this area and you haven't even made a dent of what it is to see. Because you can see the big ones, yes, but then there is little details. If you start looking by, there is art in every sort of form.
Look at the butterflies.
Now, some of these warehouses had been restored, redone, like this one here. You notice that somebody invested money and they probably hire an artist to decorate the walls. But that's not as spontaneous as what you see around. Now, when I say about graffiti, look at these letters to the right. I mean, they're so artistic, so creative, such a domain of the technology. When I paint with a spray can, usually everything gets stained with the paint. These kids, they manage to do fine lines and to mix and to do
the
things.
fence is done.
It's a whole new vocabulary of art.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, the peacock up the top, yeah. I never seen a red peacock. Artistic liberties, true?
Did you get the one with the guy's faces all over it?
Well, best I could.
Okay.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm too old for that that concept. I don't watch TV.
It's hard, I can't do it. I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, you have
This is a
sometimes
video,
beautiful
so I'll send
murals.
this whole video to you.
And I just noticed this graffiti all over the mural. So, you know, it is inevitable. These are not meant to last forever. All this art is temporary. You see it today, you don't see it tomorrow. It forces you to have, when you see something that you like, stop, take your time, enjoy it, because it might not be there tomorrow. And that is actually a mentality that I see in a lot of things. Now look at this very strong social message right there in one mural. Sure. From Lincoln, Muhammad Ali, and all these people that try to change the world. Now sometimes just looking at the sidewalk, you see beautiful art. Sometimes you look at the sidewalk and you see homeless people, or people that they still hungover from last night. And today might be one of those days, because Miami, Wynwood, is having this weekend a music festival. How was it that the newspaper described it as 3 days of heart-pounding music? That means boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 huh? Now, 40 years on the making, Wynwood has been a place for discovery of a lot of young artists. In the 1990s, art galleries started opening here. The convenience of a cheap rent and a large space, art galleries love it. They started inviting collectors. Now, some of the collectors pay attention at the murals, like this one here. If you look to the left, you see that wall that looks like ancient calligraphy there? Well, that wall, actually, that artist, it's called Retna. Retna was discovered by an art gallery from London who started promoting the artist. And now, if you want to buy a little painting by Retna, prepare to spend over $100,000. But that's not the most successful artist. There's many of them that were discovered here, and they have